It's the People Station, Choice FM. That's Girl Just Wanna Have Fun. Tiger featuring Rich the Kid. It's Monday, Music Monday, and I got my friend. We go way back. Rohan, the Great, is in the studio. What is up?
You ready to know everything good? We in here.
So your new single, Crazy, is going crazy. We're gonna get into that. But you're hitting the charts, man.
Right.
How does that feel? Like, this isn't your first time though.
Yeah, this is my first time, but it feels special this time because it's faster this time. Like it had, like one more had to build, and now Crazy. It's been in playlist rotation for about a week, and as soon as it hit a week, that's when it hit the charts. So
1 week.
1 week.
Wow.
1 week. I dropped the song in February, but it takes a little time to get it to the radio.
Yeah.
But once it got here, everyone loved it. People are requesting it. Chuck is behind it. You guys have been behind it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking to get that #1 spot. That's what I want to do.
You can get it. You know what's crazy? I heard your song One More in Brooklyn, and I had no idea it was you. And so I came back here and we were playing that. Sorry, name.
Wow, that's crazy. That's my stomping grounds. I'm from Brooklyn, Flatbush 90s. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm from. So that's where my core base is originally. I grew up in the music. DJ Super Dane and my father Curry Dunn. They're legends in Brooklyn 90s area. So that's where it all started for me. So
that's why you had to do music?
Right, I had to. I didn't have no choice. Mom wanted me to be in the books. I'm still a smart guy, but I couldn't escape the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so you said this single took off like within a week. So what you do differently from when you dropped One More to Crazy?
Same plans, but I executed a little better. And I sacrificed more.
What do you mean by that?
I always had the plans, but I didn't put as much money as I wanted to. So now I really dug deep. I made my marketing plan, wrote it out 4 pages, went over it, delegated how I was going to spend my money and wisely. Because if you have a dope record and you don't market it and spend money to get it where it needs to be, it's not going to do anything. I'm not talking about payola, it ain't nothing like that. It's just like, you have to run ads, you have to make sure it's in certain places, you have to make sure the product looks good. So I spent a lot more money this time around, and it's paying off.
Definitely. Well, let's introduce the song. I want you to introduce the song so we can share this with the world. Let's get it.
All right, this is my brand new single, Crazy. Got the women going crazy, got the world going crazy. Check it out.
Hey.
Sound like a professional man. Go ahead, boy.
Like she said, we've been coming for a while, man. So we've been learning as we go. You know what I mean? So right now, it's funny. I feel like a lot of people just now recognizing it, but I feel kind of like the vet in a way because we've been doing this since 2012, 2013.
I'm gonna keep your mic on, Rohan.
Okay.
While the music's playing, like you can talk however.
Right.
We don't have to worry about cursing or censoring.
Okay. Yeah. So we've been doing it. This is the third single that actually charted for me right now. So this is 3 years in a row. But like I said, it's quicker this time. It feels different, and it's spread faster. Like the other day, I woke up, a DJ from Dubai was in my inbox, and he was like, "Yo," and this is where marketing comes into play. He heard it in a DJ pool. And he's like, okay. Matter of fact, he didn't even listen to it. He saw it and he passed it. Then he heard it on YouTube on one of the big DJs had it on their playlist, and he kind of listened, but he didn't. Then he saw it on one of sketch that a comedian did on Instagram. J-Frax, he saw the sketch, and he heard it through the sketch, and he was like, yo, this song is amazing. And he's like, yo, I saw this somewhere. And then he realized where he initially saw it, and he was like, yo, he had to hit me up. Yeah, so he's like, yo, I'm spinning your joint tonight in Dubai, and I'm sending it to the radio station.
Son, Dubai?
Yes, Dubai.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, it's Japan.
Yeah.
London. Like, London is my biggest market right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Once you get overseas, it's right.
Right. And it's funny because it's weird, like he's been telling me that for the longest. He was like, yo, because even when you're local, for geographic reason, not just like music career wise, but it's hard to get that acknowledgement and that respect sometimes because everybody's used to you and they see you.
That's wrong.
Exactly.
You're not a rapper.
Like we're not doing that special. You know what I mean? So now it takes sometimes you got to go elsewhere for everyone to see your worth, and then when they're showing you that love, then everyone back home is like, wow.
They gotta appreciate you,
right? Because people hit me up like, yo, you made it, and I was like, this was happening last year with one more. You know what I mean? So like, but he was right about it. Like sometimes you gotta leave. I've always performed around across the country and stuff like that, but not only going but changing the focus of what you're doing. Like I always knew I had an international sound, but I wanted to win here and international at the same time. And when I began to say, you know what, let's just focus. Yeah, let's just focus it. It blossomed.
Started going. That's what I'm talking about.
Is that your single?
Yes, it's in.
It's the People Station Choice FM. That was just Rohan the Gray's new single, Crazy, and it's going crazy for real. Number 45 and rising on the media base charts. How you feel about that?
Feeling really good. Like I said, we're trying to get to number 1. That's the goal. Some people might say it's not attainable right now, but we getting it. Trust me.
And this is getting plays not just here. This is in the UK, the Caribbean, Dubai, Japan, London. Like, how are you feeling seeing those places? Like really rock with your music like that.
It's amazing, and it's like it's so crazy to see how music just travels. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and in some of these places, you know, English is not the first language. You know what I mean? So it's like, just them even knowing my lyrics is crazy, and then the fact that it's reggae and dancehall, which is not even, you know, the most popular music in some of these places, for it to go through and to transcend genre and everything like that, it's amazing. And now I feel like I've always grew up admiring my father, you know, like people showed him love in London and Japan, and now I'm experiencing the same thing, so it's like, wow. And in a sense, I feel like I've arrived in a sense, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it feels amazing.
So is the tour about to pop off in London, Dubai? Have you played any places out there?
Nah, we haven't yet, but we're in talks right now. We're definitely we're going to Japan in November, King Crown.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I can't say the London dates yet, but we're definitely working on Dubai. So we're definitely doing an international tour, some really big things. But I like to keep it under wraps till we get close. I don't want to give out too much information. A lot of people don't want to see you win, so when you give them too much information, they got enough time to go prepare and wish bad on you. Like we have a Jamaican saying, "Them go get them oil and them powder and them try to do them orbia upon you." So we take it easy, so they don't know exactly what we're doing yet, piece by piece.
Yeah. Gotta keep it under wraps till that happens. But so how do you think your music got out there? Like, cause that's far away. Do you have like friends, family there that shared it? How did that pop off?
It's marketing. As I was telling Doc, for example, just with the Dubai, I woke up one day with DM saying, "Hey, I heard your music. I'm in Dubai." And he told me a story of how he heard it in the record pool. Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't even hear it the first time. He saw it and didn't play it. And then he saw it on a DJ's playlist on YouTube and kind of halfway listened, but it took for him to see it on social media on a comedian's skit in the background playing for him to realize that the song was fire.
Did you even know about the skit?
Oh yeah, I knew about the skit because me and the comedian actually talked. It's definitely nothing happens by chance, you know what I mean? So it's definitely we wanted to collab and work together, but it's just marketing. Once you get your music, you gotta think about marketing. A big thing is place. So it has to be in the proper place for people to see it. You know what I mean? So that was a big thing for me this time, making sure I can get it in front of the people. And by putting it in the proper place, as we see, people are going to stumble upon it. You know what I mean? Even if it's not directly for Rohan the Great at that moment, when they see it, they're going to know who Rohan the Great is after that. So
tell us about your new EP, 6 Love.
Wow. Amazing body of work. Been working hard on it over a year. One More was the lead single. Now we have Crazy as the follow-up, but I got it's 6 songs, all love songs. I always want to push my culture and everything I do. So like we play dominoes, right? And a part of our game is called 6 Love. You know what I mean? We beat them 6-0. So like I wanted to like just make 6 songs that are like fire, that are all gonna be singles. And like initially I had the chip on my shoulder in the beginning, like I want to make 6 hits. Ain't nobody making 6 hits, like you know what I mean? But as I grew with it, it was like, okay, it ain't even about that. It's about making something that's gonna last. And I wanted it to be a conceptual album. So with playing off the 6 Love theme, it's 6 love songs. And then not directly love songs. Like for example, it tells a story. Like I meet a girl in One More, and then as you see in Crazy, I'm going crazy over her. So throughout the EP, you get different. It's a storyline to say how it happens. You know what I mean? And it's kind of a guide because as young men, sometimes we make mistakes. And we have to learn from him. So I'm telling my story. Of course, you know you gotta make it a little juicier, but it's mostly my story of what happens in my life. So, cause I gotta keep it real. Like most people, like they go in and
what we need.
Right, they make crazy songs, and like I'm not gonna make 100 songs about trapping and doing this and that. I know about having fun, and I know about women. Like that. That's what I know. So I'm sticking to it. But like I told that story, and I felt like we told it really well. It all ties together, and I felt like it'd be something fresh. Like we would just drop albums and throw songs on there. So I figured if we do an EP and we make it a conceptual EP where you can follow the whole storyline, I felt like that would be dope, and I feel like we executed it, and it's gonna be fire. I anticipate having the #1 reggae album, well EP in the country. That's the goal. I'm putting it out right now.
In existence right now, right here, right now. You heard it here, Choice FM.
Yeah. Yeah, you have man on my door over here. Guess I'm on door over here, yeah. Yeah, me now. I'm out of my element, going places I've never been, and I don't know what to do. Tell me I'm a over you, cause more time in love them I left, but I something about you and me can't forget. Tell me I charge you for death, cause you take away me heart and left, baby. I wonder where you been. I wonder if you have a new friend. If you ever come back again, cause me I forget the loving there again, baby. I'm out of my element, going places I've never been, and I don't know what to do. Tell me I'm not over you, I'm